I think there are two very memorable moments this season. The first was opening up the park. I've watched the park being built from my apartment. I live downtown, and so it's very exciting to see it actually be completed and opened, and very exciting. The second is when I got to throw out the first pitch at one of the games. That was a great moment for me, and then to look out and see over 1,000 hospital employees with their families here in the park was very exciting.
Expectations was we came in as a sponsor and we saw the passion from the employees who took us on a tour of the ballpark, and we took a tour when there was snow on the ground. But after talking to employees and people like Tim Restall, Mike Abramson, and the rest of the team, we saw how excited people were and how we wanted to be a part of it.
You know, I think the enthusiasm of the crowd, the number of people at every game, I have to admit, I was surprised at that. And the families and the sense of community. I saw business people from downtown, families from the north end of Hartford where our hospital is, and that sense of community really surprised me.
The season absolutely exceeded our expectations. You know, we were a big part of all of the different elements in-game and at the stadium, from our home run donation to Habitat for Humanity to just the steaming cup in the outfield. So there was no way this season couldn't have exceeded our expectations with all of the elements that we had.
You know, for me, it's a true partnership between Heineken and the Yard Goats. There's a sense of flexibility where if we get into a jam and we need somebody to try to make something happen for us, you know, I think Tim, Mike, and Amanda do a fantastic job of that. They have a way of making you feel a part of it, which I think is fantastic. We're not just a sponsor. We're not a guy that shows up. You know, if we have an opportunity to go out in the field, throw out a first pitch, we have a special customer that we'd like to do something for. They always find a way to kind of bring that to life to us, for us. You know, whether it's in the 11th hour or what have you. But it's a true partnership, and they make us feel a part of the Yard Goats.
We had our end of year party here on the first baseline party deck. We had about 150, 175 people come, and they just loved it. It was the first time they'd come to the park. Many people drove 2 or 3 hours to get here, and it was well worth it. And I had several folks involved in other organizations and businesses. They said they're going to adopt that, and they're going to try to have a party for their office staff or something here as well. Because it was just wonderful. The weather was great, the ceremony on the field was great, everyone in the stadium did a wonderful job, and it was money well spent.
The season completely exceeded our expectation. We have never ran a Dunkin' Donut location inside a stadium. We have in other venues. However, not knowing what we were getting ourselves into for 70 nights, we were blown away. We were blown away by the fans and all the energy they brought to the stadium, and our crew was phenomenal. They did a great job in servicing the guests, and like I said earlier, weather is a factor, from selling hot chocolate some nights to selling iced coffee, and we're just really excited about the season.
Honestly, I cannot, and I mean it sincerely, I cannot think of a thing you guys can improve.